So this is a climb called Spasm in a Chasm, and it's in the Spasm Chasm area of Mount Arapiles, which is in Victoria in Australia. It's one of the few almost fully bolted climbs in the area, which means it's really quite popular with people who come from Melbourne and don't know how to trad climb, because it's the nearest real rock that's of good quality to Melbourne, even though it is a 4-hour drive. So Sam's working through the start section, which is not too hard. It's got a couple of tricky moves. It's quite a reachy climb, so it really helps to be tall. So once you've got through the start, you end up getting up to this very good rest. It's just a little bit higher than where Sam is now, but the climbing really eases here and you can almost fully shake out, which is good because the section after is quite tricky. So the Spasm Chasm is just around the corner from what was once the hardest route in the world. It's called Punks in the Gym, and it's added quite a lot of fame to Arapiles. There's lots of YouTube videos of it. So Sam, turns out, is terrible at chalking. I don't know why, but he is. Maybe it's because he's borrowing my chalk bag. So I'm filming this. Sam was climbing it. It took us a couple of days for both of us to climb it. We went one evening and it got dark pretty quickly and we didn't have time to send the route, so we came back another day and I brought my camera. So Sam's just about to come into the crux, which involves this really tiny hold and a bit of a traverse across. It's very safe because you're right next to the bolt, but it's still quite tricky. And once you've got this little tiny crimp, you come in and then you slap left to this big blunt edge and compress between the two holds. It's really quite hard, and the feet are not good at all.
Come on, Sam.
And then the next big move is just a massive move up to a massive jug. It's very fun. You could probably quite easily hold it one-handed. It's another good place to rest, and you can see the only piece of trad gear on the route is just above where Sam is right now. So from this clip, there's no more clips or bolts until you get to the top. So it's just a few hard moves up to the top. This is where Sam tended to fall the most. You can see he might be struggling a little bit. And a big move up to the top, and that's basically it.
Yes, Sam.
The reason that I'm offering him some encouragement is because he seems to have a habit of falling off routes once you get to the jugs at the top. But he made it through.
Yes, Sam.
Excellent.
Nice.
So there you go. That's Spasm in a Chasm in Victoria. And you can see it's quite rainy. It was horrible weather.
Cool. Give us a smile, Sam. Yay! Mattia, cool?